Konnichiwa and welcome everybody to Chrono Reviews, and this time it's time for another Nendoroid, and it's nothing less than Kasane Teto from Utao or Utaoid, and this is one of the non-Vocaloids that's sort of considered a Vocaloid by fans, at least the fans of Teto, and I think she's nice regardless. She's sort of like a joke. I think it started off as a joke, actually, as a rip-off. I'm not 100% sure on the history behind it, but I like her and her cute drill tails and all that. So let's take a look at the box. First off, there's a picture on the front, quite standard, and the box is themed with red and pink colors because of her color schemes. And there are poses on the side and on the back. There's alternate poses and options as well. And there's the same on the sides and on the top and on the bottom. Alright, here we have Teto Kasane opened up. And starting off with articulation, the head is ball jointed. And so is her drill tails. The fringe of the hair can be removed as per standard Nendoroid and swap the face. And the shoulders are cut jointed, and you can swivel here as well on the sleeve. And the hands are, I think, cut jointed too, because there's just a straight peg in and no ball joint like there are on the Figmas. And you can swivel the torso, even ball joint, I think. It looks like it's ball jointed even. And the legs are ball jointed as well. So you can swivel them to angle how you turn them. And the paint job, it's very clean. There are no overflow of paint anywhere. Most of the colors are pretty flat, but I think that's quite standard on Nendoroids. I don't own as many Nendoroids as I do with Figma, but the hair is slightly toned, just like with my Miku Nendoroid, and the face is nice as well. So let's take a little look at the accessories. Well, let's start off with the face. There's a second face that's a little bit more it's how to teasing or something. It's hard to explain this expression because it can mean so many different things. But she have a little slight smile, so I think it's a little bit more in a teasing way. And there is also what I usually start with, but I start with face this time, is the base. It's standard with the peg. There's an extra peg here for, I'm not sure exactly what part of her. I think it's for either the leg joints or a neck joint. It's an extra joint in any case. And there is the rod with pegs for posing and jumping or anything you like. And there is also an extra leg that's posed in a little bit slight running pose or jumping. You can use it however you feel like. And there is those arms that's supposed to be put like on her shoulders like that. On the hips, I mean. Like. And there is a pair of extra hands. One pointing hand. And one hand with a peg on it for holding stuff. And there's an extra arm that's bent in the elbow. And there's an extra hand with a microphone. A singer can't do without that. And last but not least, there's her iconic loaf of bread or a baguette. Every Vocaloid and Utaoid have their item. Like Miku have her leeks and Luca have her tuna. And all that. Alright, here we have Teto Kasane posed up. And I chose to give her a simple pose with the baguette because I wanted her to match my Miku Nendoroid. That's here for comparison. because I had her post with a leak. So that's about all there is to that. I'm gonna say about this to sum it up. It's easy to pose like most Nendoroids, a bit limited, but that applies to every Nendoroid. And I really wish that I could get more Nendoroids, but I prioritize my shelf space for Figma, because that's my main collection. And just like with most Nendoroids, I mentioned the coloring are a bit plain, but it's clean, and it's all the details that should be there, are there. And the hair is a slightly bit toned, and just like most Nendoroids, she's really, really cute. And I really enjoy this Nendoroid. So that's about as simple as I can sum it up. And I hope you enjoyed the review and found it useful. And as always, take care and sayonara!